So before we get started with Mission 4, let's just quickly update you folks on the current state of things. So Mission 4 has us drawing 2 of these red hazard tokens, whatever they're called, anomalies. This one is a skull, and that means that I think it's called like hyperactive creatures or something like that. That is to say that if an event card does not trigger a swarm or cause all creatures to activate, all creatures will activate anyway.
Ooh.
So creatures are going to be activating a lot more than usual.
Ooh, okay.
And this toxic grunt one, whenever a creature dies adjacent to you, you have to roll a creature die to roll for toxic damage, like they're poisonous.
Wow.
And on an exclamation point, they do 1 damage to you.
All right, so no pickaxing enemies.
Well, that's something that we're going to have to think about, because the 2 challenges that we have, not that it really matters, because this is the last mission, so we may not have to do any of these if we didn't want to. Killing Spree. Advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space each time a dwarf kills 4 or more hostile creatures during his turn. Sentry and Bosco kills do not count.
Ooh.
Up close and personal. This does not jive well with the anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
Advance the tracker cube on the reward track 1 space each time a dwarf kills a creature with a pickaxe or drill, except grunts. Discard this card when the second swarm is triggered on the swarm threat. Now our beer card that we got, creatures damaged by pickaxe or drill attacks each take 1 extra damage. Creature resistance still applies.
All right.
So we've got some choice to make. We're going to be able to complete challenges and make use of this if we go up close and personal. Mm-hmm. But this toxic anomaly means that we will be rolling for extra damage.
That's hilarious.
Now, one reason why we may want to is the next spot on the progression track is a rock and stone card. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away is a grenade. We can use those immediately. The bear won't be useful to us at all because there's no next mission. Mm-hmm. So rock and stone and a grenade is possibly a benefit, but I'd say let's just get this done as quickly as possible.
Definitely.
Yeah. So as far as what we're using with our characters, we were owed an upgrade, so I just drew the top one at random for the one that we didn't have yet. And I drew this pickaxe one that says, every time I pickaxe a loot bug, I get 1 extra gold, in addition to the 1 gold that you normally get for free.
Now, did we get poison from the loot bugs because they're creatures as well? No?
No, it's like enemy creatures. Nice try, though. I mean, I could look up the exact wording, but no, that would be awful. I'm also using the Nishanka Bolt Shark X80.
Alrighty.
It's just 1 blue die. It's range 5. And I'm still using the Shard Diffractor because that's my baby. Now, I can carry over this overclock from the previous mission because the progression track, we passed that. You can keep 1 overclock, or not overclock, but 1 weapon upgrade with you into the next mission. So this is the only one that we had, so I carried that one over. So I do have a stun effect, green die plus stun effect on my Shard Diffractor, which may help us. We'll see.
Okay.
And because of my character upgrade, I get to draw 2 grenades instead of 1 to start this mission. I have a cluster grenade and a corrosive bomb, as well as the rock and stone rock solid. Draw 1 additional damage as you or another dwarf attacks a creature. So that'll be good to burn something down. We'll see what that is in a minute. Can I just borrow your board over here?
Sure.
Can you lift that for me, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, so you're still using the Drac 25 Plasma Carbine. I think you really like that thing.
I do.
She drew the upgrade for her center slot, which is whenever she's prone and wants to get back up, she only spends 1 action instead of 2. So that's her upgrade. And then she got the Experimental Plasma Charger. It's a red die to sort of complement her blue and green dice over here. And I think that's it for her. Can I see your cards real quick?
Yep. Oops.
All right. So she has the pheromone canister, which there's a token for it, which is this. And pick a target space. All creatures within range of the target space attack it using their normal creature die for damage. Ignore all other abilities and effects. Only apply damage. So ideally, if we want to attack like something large, you can throw that at this large thing, and then all creatures around it will attack it. So that's something useful to have, I think. Plasma Grenade, that's just a card that we've seen before. And her Rock and Stone is Lights Up, perfect for the scout. Flip an unrevealed pickup token or a weapon upgrade token anywhere on the board.
Okay.
So you can pretty much any point of interest, really, you can flip up. Now, as far as...
Sorry.
Yes, that's exactly... No, finish, please.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Lights up! All right,
nice. There goes the volume. Okay, great. All right. So, you may have noticed there's a cocoon here.
Okay.
And there are Dreadnought cards and a Dreadnought health tracker over here. Okay. I'm using 3 green cubes, 1 for each row. It has 15 health. Here's the card for it. Our objective for this mission is to kill the Dreadnought.
Okay.
And I added something else to it to show off more content. Ooh. There is 1 mini mule that we have to rescue and attach its legs to, like in the video game. Ew. The legs are already visible, so all you do is you go over to it and pickaxe it like you would a loot bug. Okay. And then you pick it up whenever you successfully do it. Okay. For 1 action, when you're standing adjacent to the head, once we find it, or the body is going to be one of these face-down points of interest tokens. Once we find it, we spend an action to deposit all of the legs that we have. If you've got 2 legs and I've got 1 leg, you'd have to spend an action to deposit yours, and I would need an action to deposit mine. So we want to sort of coordinate, maybe all of us, 1 person focuses on the leg, that kind of, or all 3 legs, that kind of thing. Okay. So the head is, or the body is going to be somewhere in the point of interest here. There is a hidden cave here, and I think that's the only one. This contains the golden loot bug, if we really want its valuable gold. And I think that's it. Now, whenever we do 1 damage to this cocoon, it unleashes the Dreadnought. And from there on in, we don't draw event cards, but we draw this deck of Dreadnought cards until the Dreadnought is defeated. Ooh. So it's sort of like a showdown of sorts. Now, whenever we want to leave, once we've defeated the Dreadnought and repaired the mini mule will automatically come back to the, rather than go back to the, like in the video game, than back to the drop pod, we have to fix this. Ooh. And then lift off with it. Now, to fix this, we would need 6 pickaxes in order to repair this fully. And then once everyone's on it, we can leave. Now, here's the thing. Once the process has started, meaning we've got 1 pickaxe on it to start the repair, at the end of every dwarf's turn, we draw a swarm card rather than an event card. You're shaking your head like you don't understand.
It's weird. It's just like, okay, when this thing comes, you draw the Dreadnought card. When that thing comes, you draw the Swarm card instead of the event card, and it's just very confusing. I'm very curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Trust me. For Carl, okay? All right. So, no, this is last. We'll get to this last. Just be warned that when we start to repair this for 6 pickaxes that we have to roll, once we start that process, we start drawing these instead of these. Okay, but don't even worry about that yet. Our first priority is Dreadnought. In the meantime, we can focus on the legs as well. So we can get the legs first, find the body, get that prepped, but before we start repairing it, then we kill the Dreadnought, then we leave, or start repairing it, whatever. But we don't want to start repairing this until the last thing that we do, because again, swarm cards will continue pumping out until we leave. Okay. So it's going to be Dreadnought first, or legs first, or whatever. Okay? And that's it. As far as the glacial strata biome here, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Whenever we land on this blue ice here, you slide automatically to the opposite side, but you end your movement immediately.
Okay, I thought those were holes for the...
No, that's just ice.
It's just ice.
This is another one. It's like the goo in that when you land on this, it's like heavy snow. It just ends your movement. And these cryobulbs, whenever they blow up... Let me get the... Is this the biome one, I think? Just so I don't... Cryobulb. Plants that explode in a cloud of ice shards when damaged. So whenever they're damaged... they do, it looks like the sharp shards will deal 1 damage to adjacent creatures.
Oh, creatures. Okay.
All dwarves and the sentry gun. So all creatures, dwarves, and the sentry gun. So it's like the exploding plants.
Really? It's weird because in the game it only like made you really cold and then freeze you, but in this one I guess
these are sharp shards. The sharp shards will also deal. So flying creatures with no resistance to freeze damage instantly die when frozen. Also, the blast will freeze adjacent creatures and cause adjacent dwarves to become hypothermic.
Okay.
Now, hypothermia is a new mechanic for this particular map, and what that means is dwarves will receive a frozen token when a mission-specific event card says so, unless the dwarf already has a frozen token, or he is in or adjacent to an oasis pit. The oasis pits are these here. Okay. And so as long as we're adjacent to those, we'll be fine. Or if we are hypothermic, we need to get next to one of these to become unfrozen again, or unhypothermic. So what that means is he has one fewer actions available to him during a subsequent turn on this mission. So if we ever become hypothermic, we only get to take 2 actions on our turn instead of 3 until we get to an oasis pit. And I'm assuming it says once you get to this, you are unfrozen immediately, so you could get your 3rd action that turn if you manage to get to it in time. Okay? But that's pretty much it. And again, as I always say, folks, we're here to just play some games, have some fun, show off content. If I get a roll wrong or 2, it's not that big of a deal. We're just here to enjoy. So I think with that said, let's get right down to it.
Okay.
There's a slasher here and a rammer over here, and I'll keep in mind one of the anomalies is creatures will activate whether or not the event deck says to. So these things are going to activate quickly. We need to kill any creatures right away before they can activate and just swarm us. So I think one of us needs to go after this. A slasher has green and yellow resistance.
Okay. Do you want to keep that card out?
For the slasher?
Yeah.
So do you want to go after it? Do you want to take the first turn and go after it?
I went first last game, I believe.
Okay, so if I go after it and try and shoot it, my yellow is... That's the only downside. Now, I can shoot it with my bolt shark, but it's only 1 blue die, and it has 2 health. I'd have to at least do 2 attacks with it to kill it.
All right, so I guess I'll go first then.
It just makes more sense for you two.
Yeah.
Unless you want to burn a grenade right away.
No.
Grenade actions are free for you because of your upgrade.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. Let me see. I'll move 1,
2. So you're in range 3 if you go there. Now remember, you have 4 movement.
Yeah.
So you could
I'm
go.
gonna go right here.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, like right there. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll shoot from there.
All right. So that means now you're going to use your blue, and now it's resistant to green, so only your blue die would count, unless you disable or overheat your rack. That makes more sense, actually. So let's dump these out as you were going to do anyway. You're going to spend a primary ammo.
Listen. I'm going to spend an ammo anyways. I might as well make the most of it.
I know, but you have to spend an action to like...
That's okay.
That's just awful.
That's all right.
All right, so you get 2 blue dice with that. And it's 4 damage. Well, there you go. I think the slasher is officially dead.
Gosh, I didn't have to overheat you.
That's okay. Well, now you've got 2 more actions.
What are those things next to me?
Those are legs for the mini.
Oh, yeah. I'll pickaxe.
Okay.
For my second
That means, are you going to go after the legs then?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll leave the legs alone so that you only spend... Because if you have legs and I have legs, we both have to deposit those legs for an action.
Yeah.
It just makes sense for you to go after the legs then. And I'll run interference, I guess, and look for the points of interest.
Sure.
Okay, so the slasher's dead. So what do you got there? You got 1 pickaxe. So are you going to get the gold, or do you want to get one of the...
I'll get one of the legs.
One of the legs. Okay, so go ahead and get one of the legs.
Okay.
And you technically have it, so just put it near your character board somewhere.
Sure. And my 3rd action, I'm going to
pickaxe again. Makes sense.
Now, if I double pickaxe, does that mean I get the mine and the leg?
Yes, because technically this is a mining action, what you're doing.
It's not an attack action.
Well, there's some debate on that. Some people say you can attack and mine at the same... I mean, I think it's... Let me see. Take a look at the actions thing. I know you're going to yell at me from the last mission. See, pickaxe. Mine crystal from wall. Attack creature. Oh, so maybe I was wrong in the last video. Maybe you could have split that pickaxe. We cannot go back in time with the DeLorean and fix it, so get over it.
We're going to have to replay it.
You're not going to do that. Let's just roll your die. And it's a double pickaxe. So you get a
Yes.
gold and another leg.
Okay, and then I also get to roll this die, and we get an additional gold.
And all
I'm
right.
just kidding. I'm kidding. No. I'm sorry.
Why would you confuse me like
I'm
that?
sorry. I was just being facetious. I'm so sorry. I was trying to see if you were up to speed. That's all. Like if you were paying attention.
I need to remind you and other people watching, managing a video camera, managing a game, managing lavalier mics, managing rules, three rule
Managing the
books,
fiance.
managing your attitude.
I should have just said, okay, now let me roll all these. Okay, and that was my third turn. It's now
Mining
my
is
turn.
all there is to life, and then I punch myself in the nose.
Isn't that it?
That is a quote
Oh,
from...
that's awesome.
Yes.
All right.
Stop spitting. Place one web spitter at exit 1. All other creatures activate. Now, because creatures activated, this does not kick in. Are you still laughing at me?
Oh, sorry. It's just so funny. You were so quick on that gold. Okay, here you go.
Hey, you know what? I'm not going to turn down gold. I'm like Scrooge McDuck over here when it comes to
Yeah.
that. Place one web spitter at exit 1. All other creatures activate. So this is going to move... The rammer is going to move 3 spaces, but that's it.
All right, and he uncovers that?
No.
Oh.
Quit trying to quit it.
I'm trying to make it fun.
There are people watching that may not know the rules, and you're just confusing the crap.
That's true. I apologize. I profusely, whatever how you say it, apologize.
Wow.
All right.
No, you don't. But
All right,
that's okay.
by the rules. Stickler, okay, by the rules.
Get out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then slide to the other side and end my movement.
Okay. Ooh,
And then reveal this.
okay. Didn't want you
This
yelling at me,
is
so I didn't say anything.
red sugar. 1, 2. It's still... Actually, if it lands here, I could... It'll go 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
and then do damage.
Okay.
So I'm going to start burning that straight away, I think. This
There you go.
rammer. Okay, so luckily it's resistant to green and blue. So I'm going to use my shard diffractor, which is yellow and red.
Perfect.
It has 3 health, so I'm going to burn 2 ammo for this. And roll 2 yellow and a red die.
Okay.
Because I...
See, I giving you the proper color even.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's 3
3.
damage.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So that is enough to kill the rammer.
Good job.
And for my third action, I'm going to spend an ammo to place a turret down. Or
Okay.
secondary ammo to place my turret. Somewhere like right here, somewhere centralized, and it should hopefully see a lot of action.
Okay.
And we've got an event card. All right, vantage point. If not prone, look at the top of either the event or swarm deck. You may then choose whether or not to shuffle that deck. Either way, increase swarm threat by 1. So that goes up by 1.
This is when not prone?
Yeah, if not prone. I'm not prone. So I can look at either of these and then shuffle.
Oh.
I want to look at this and see what it is.
Yep.
Rolling creep. Place a corner shell back at exit 1 and grunt at every exit, including exit. Okay, so it's a corner shell back and grunts. So I think that's fine.
Okay. Why would you confuse the people watching?
I don't
You
know how to
have
pronounce it.
You have to try and pronounce.
I'm not going to turn the camera off, go look up the pronunciation on YouTube or something. Forget it. Get out. Okay. 14. All right, your turn.
All right. I have 2 legs on me. I need 1 more, right?
Yes, the leg is there.
Yeah. I'll just move up there.
1, 2. Well, you slide across, end your movement.
Yeah, because I have the grappling hook. But I have the grappling hook.
Oh, you do,
could
so I
just-
guess it wouldn't matter to you,
Yeah.
yeah.
1,
No, do you
2,
want to
3.
land here and
I
uncover
do.
that with your 4th
I
action?
do, yes.
Because you do have that 4
My
movement.
4th movement, yeah.
It's a barley bulb.
Ew. All right, I'm going to pickaxe.
You're going to pickaxe.
Yes.
So you're second.
Okay.
It is...
1.
It's okay.
All right, that's okay.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered.
I missed that drink that turns it into a 2 automatically.
Yeah, so you've got 3 legs already. Now we just got to find the body.
Yep. Oh, it's underneath a question mark?
Yes.
Do we have any hints like in the game?
No.
Ooh. Okay. My second action, I'm going to...
It is not a special one, though.
Okay. Oh, wait, that was my second action.
That was your second.
My third action, I'm going to move right underneath the Stagalomite.
Right here? You want to move over this, pick it up, and then go right there?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, move me down 1. Because I
Right
still
here?
have 1 extra. Yep.
Right there?
Yes.
Okay. So you pick this up along the way. It's a barley bulb. And that gives you a rock and stone. Look what I found. Look through the throwables deck. Give any throwable to another dwarf, then shuffle the deck.
Oh, there you go.
So that means you can look through this and give one to me.
Ooh.
Preferably something that
a color you don't have, probably.
Well, something that guarantees damage, or I don't know. The way the Dreadnought works is you can do damage to it once on your turn, but then it puts up protective barrier or coating that prevents any further damage for that turn. So you need to burst the Dreadnought with everything you have in one go.
Yeah.
On your turn. So while you're doing that, I'm going to flip these. This is the body and a loot bug. So you found the body, which is right here.
Okay.
So that was actually pretty good.
Oh, all right. And I think that's it,
That was your third action. So I'm going to draw an event die.
Hold on. Let me give you this.
Okay. How long is this going to take?
This is probably going to take 20 more minutes, but hold on here. What about this one?
Not the boomerang to stun creatures. All targets in the blast. That's a kind of a. See, here's the thing though. It costs me an action to use a grenade. So I'll take it. I just don't know if I'll ever use it.
The event said to give one to you.
Okay, that's fine. So I'll take the voltaic sweeper, which is that's fine. It's like a.
Would you rather have damage?
This is not bad because if all creatures activate regularly, having an extra turn to deal with them might be good. So I think I'll take that. That's fine.
Oh, should I have given you the cryo grenade for like thematic effect?
Yeah, actually, if a Mactera comes up, I can use the cryo grenade on it and freeze it and kill it instantly.
Screw it, yeah, that's cool.
All right, so here I'll take.
Because it's a frozen grenade, might as well.
I'll take the cryo grenade.
We're in a frozen biome.
Okay.
There you go. Sorry.
All right, you're fine. All right, so the event card for you is mission specific event, which is we become now. It was on my phone. I forgot to pull it up. It was that whole hypothermia thing.
Ooh.
Let me pull up my email real quick.
I'm frozen.
Why are you rolling a die?
Because it means I got 2 of those frozen.
That's not how that works. Once again, you are confusing these poor people.
It's my own homebrew.
Yeah, your homebrew. Okay. So all dwarves, it's called Blizzard. All dwarves that are on or adjacent to an oasis pit will become, not on or adjacent to an oasis pit will become hypothermic.
Oh.
Place a frozen token on that dwarf's character card until the hypothermia status has been lifted. Also place a stingtail at exit 1.
Jeez. You were feeling sadistic when you were creating this.
This was copy and pasted straight from one of the missions.
There's no one. Oh, wait. There's already one here?
Yeah, it's the web spitter.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot about the web spitter.
Me too. I didn't see it.
Oh, my gosh.
Does that mean it activates? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it does. So I guess it's going to shoot the...
Did it activate before and we forgot about it?
I don't know. When did we place the web spitter down? No, we put the web spitter down. We did. The vantage point. It should have activated during the vantage point. Well, from here on out, that's fine. We'll just do it now.
Okay.
But I get a frozen token because I'm not near an oasis pit, and you also get one. But this will activate now because all creatures activate anyway. Now, I'm assuming that this would activate 2... I'm guessing... I'm not sure how that works.
It stinks because that would have actually hit me if it...
I know. It's fine. We'll roll with it and do the best we can. Okay. So this thing says if an event card does not cause all creatures to activate, they activate anyway. So this is going to activate and this is going to activate. So this is going to target the turret first because that's its closest. So 2 dice.
Okay. Here you go.
And we're hoping for... Okay, 1 damage, so the turret is dead. Aww. Unfortunately. And then the stingtail is going to activate, and I think it's because it is range, it's going to try and hook me, I think. Which I'm going to have to do some web spitter, grunt, stingtail. Okay, so range 5. So it's going to try and hook me. Let me go ahead and put this here. And I have the... Just to make sure I got it right. So As long as the... Okay. If there is an empty space adjacent to the stingtail, move the target to that... When attacked by a stingtail, roll for damage. Okay, so it's going to roll 1 die.
Okay.
Blank.
Ooh.
Nothing happens. Then, if there is an empty space adjacent to the stingtail, move the target to that space. This dwarf cannot move in any way until the stingtail is killed, frozen, stunned, or had moved itself.
Is that an exclamation? Should that be an exclamation?
No, it's just an automatic
Wow.
hook. So it moved me right next to it, I guess.
Ooh, but don't you slide and then end up moving?
I mean, that's what I'm wondering. Since it hooked me and I mean, technically, I moved past it. Do you want to house roll it or no? No. All right, we'll keep it. It just makes more sense. So it has me hooked now, even though it didn't do any damage.
Rough.
It
Well,
has me
I was
hooked.
thinking like the sliding. If you land on this, doesn't it slide you over to like here?
Well, it has to. I have to go to adjacent spot next to it.
Yeah.
And this is an empty spot. It's not a pit. It's just ice.
I know, but
So
doesn't ice slide?
No, it's
Oh.
fine where it is.
Okay.
It's only if I move on it. It's a slippery slope, but I'm not going to worry about it
I
too
see.
much.
Okay.
My only concern is I
Literally.
can't move now, and I've got 2 freaking...
I'll come help you. I'll
It's-
forgo the thing.
Oh,
Now we know where it is at least.
Yeah. Well, I'll do my best. I've got 2 actions instead of 3. I've got to kill this and maybe move there so I can get a 3rd action.
Ooh, how do I take off my frozen thing?
Just land right here,
Ooh.
or move adjacent to it.
All right, if I just move and okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does say in here. It just says if you move adjacent.
What's the detriment to it? You just move.
You have 2 actions instead of 3.
Ugh, okay.
Yeah. So it just says if a hypothermic enters an oasis pit or moves adjacent to it. It doesn't say if it ends its turn on it. It just says if it moves adjacent to it. I have to wonder if you can like walk by it and then unfreeze yourself and keep going. Like it doesn't actually specify.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, so I guess we can house rule it to where you just keep moving rather than like you could go 1 and then 2, 3. You can, you know what I mean, do your normal movement because.
Yeah.
But anyway, getting here, I'm going to attack the stingtail because I have really no choice. It's resistant to yellow, which sucks.
Do you have a grenade, maybe?
I do have a grenade. So I could target my space, roll 2 red and apply them to each space hit. Okay, so I'm going to target my space. No, because then I won't hit that. I'd have to risk taking damage myself. So maybe the cluster grenade is not the way to go. I mean, I could freeze them and give myself more time. Or do I just... I mean, I could roll yellow dice against it and hope I get a double. That's the only downside. I'd have to... Well, I'm not in good shape here.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do something.
Oh, I get to roll a green die in addition. I forgot about that because of my upgrade. So I am going to use a normal die, 2 yellow and a green, and hope that I get some kind of stun in there.
Oh, you have an upgrade for your weapon?
Yeah, remember I told you I carried it over from the previous level?
Of course I remember. Why
Yes, of
would I
course you
forget
do.
that?
So I am going to roll 2 yellow and a green,
Okay.
and at least hope to stun it. Oh yeah, 4. Okay, so 3 yellow damage minus 1 resistance is 2. That's still enough to kill it, and the green even hit, so this is dead.
You don't have a third bullet on your second weapon?
What?
Oh, you're not filled on your mag?
I used one already for my turret.
That's right. I keep forgetting turrets cost ammo.
So the stingtail is dead.
That's awesome.
Now, rather than waste my next action shooting, I'm going to move. Well, this gets revealed.
Yes.
No, I'm going to move here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to slide across in my movement, but I landed next to this. So
that goes away?
Yeah, or I can go this way with it and reveal this anyway, just to see what it is. It's another loot bug.
Okay.
Okay, so this is frozen. No, but I have a 3rd action now because I became unfrozen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can still hit it with a shard diffractor, and there's no resistance there.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend another primary ammo to shoot the web spitter. And I get 2 yellow and a green.
Oh boy.
And it's 3 damage, which is enough to kill the web spitter.
Awesome.
And that was my turn,
Nice. See, you don't need my help.
if you say. So, crack in the floor. Your sharp eyes notice a grenade in a nearby crack. Okay, optional. Become prone to draw a throwable. You may choose this option if you were already prone. I'm not going to do that. I need to stay up.
Why can't I get these prone cards? It's not fair.
Yeah.
I like these prone
Sorry.
cards. Look at my new prone upgrade.
Yes. Now, normally, this anomaly would mean all creatures activate. So, unfortunately, there's no creatures to activate. One thing I did forget to do was roll for poison damage. I was next to the stingtail, so I need to roll for poison damage. I got hit, so I lost a health. Again, we're going to be missing things. There's a lot of little anomalies to keep track of here. It's harder than it looks to keep track of all of this.
If you rolled a
nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Correct. It's only an exclamation point. So 1 in 6 chance of getting poisoned.
Jeez.
So yeah, I lost a health.
Ouch.
Because I was back here, I killed the stingtail, and its poison vapors from this anomaly hurt me. But I think that's my third action, and now we draw this. Oh, I already did that. It's your turn.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see that, for the record.
It's okay.
It is your turn. I already drew the event card. That's what that crack on the floor was.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Well, I know, we're only on the second turns.
Well, no, I'm just tired in general. That's why.
Okay, so when does the hypothermic thing go away? Like
whenever you move, it says when you move on or adjacent to this oasis pit.
But otherwise it's permanent. It doesn't go away the next turn. Ooh. All right, so I guess I'll just go back and forth, like 1 and then back to where I originally am.
No, it says it doesn't say end your turn next to 1. It just says when you move on it adjacent to or on.
Yeah,
so you can go like that and then
come back.
And then to remove this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pickaxe for that thing.
What's
to fix the body.
Okay, so just 1 action. You don't need to pickaxe anything. You just automatically attach the legs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was 1 action. So this is now repaired, and it is now it moved. It's repaired, and it went back to the exactly. It doesn't follow you around like in the video game.
Okay.
But now you've got a third action.
A third action. Okay. Okay. And now we have to pickaxe that thing, right?
No, that's the last thing we do. We have the dreadnought to worry about first.
All right.
If we pickaxe this, we draw nothing but these until the end, and we have to kill. No.
That would be fun.
No.
All right.
Well, this halts while the dreadnought is alive because it's got its own deck.
I see.
So next step is, I suggest we get as much gold and nitro as possible.
Yeah.
So that we put down a supply pod, so when the dreadnought comes out, we can resupply easily without having to try and mine. We need to really.
Well, in that case,
we need to prep.
In that case, can I retcon?
What do you want to do?
Just the movement part, because when I moved to, when I moved to get rid of the frozen stuff.
Yeah.
If I had known that I didn't have to mine that, I would have moved like
here. That's fine. Yeah. So you went like that.
That. Okay. Yes. For my first action, my second action, I fixed the thing. My third action, I'm going to
pickaxe the gold. Okay.
See, it all makes sense.
Yes. And if you double it, you get a possible.
I don't double it.
You got a single? But I can't see.
Yeah, I got a single.
Okay, so you can get the gold.
I want the loot bug.
Oh, you want the loot bug?
Yes.
That makes sense. That makes more sense. Mm-hmm. So you got the loot bug, and then roll for the.
Yep. So guaranteed gold.
Guaranteed
and then I roll. Gold.
Gold. There you go.
There you go.
So we now have 3 gold in there. Mm-hmm. That's enough for a supply pod or an overclock. What's your overclock? Mine is a blue and a yellow.
Ooh, mine's an area effect.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting. Okay.
So now it's an event card for you. Yep. Stuck. Lose 1 health to yank your foot out. Or take your time to carefully release your foot from the rock trap and become stunned. Either way, increase your swarm threat by 1.
I'm going to yank it.
All right, so take a damage.
Yeah.
But no creatures are on the field to activate, so there's nothing really to do there.
Ah, my leg! All right, go ahead.
Yes. Okay, so we really need to, before the swarm comes, we really need to okay, I'm underneath the loot bug. I'm going to go ahead and just pickaxe that for 1 action. Blank.
Oof.
Try again. 1. Okay, so that worked. And loot bug. Get a gold. How do I not have any more gold? I had a whole bunch somewhere.
They're all
on the table. All right. All right, microphone's back on. Just pour these out.
Yep.
And then we get a gold and then mineral dye, nitra.
There you go.
All right, so for my third action, I am going to, I think, overclock my secondary weapon, unless you think we need a supply pod.
Yeah, I think
so. I'm going to overclock with 1 gold, and my Nishanka.
Oh, maybe. Oh, you're almost out of ammo, huh?
Well, soon. So this blue becomes a blue-yellow, but it's the same target.
Oh, nice.
Which is fine. All right, and that's my third action. They go boom. Activate all creatures. If no other creatures are in play, place an exploder at exit 1 instead.
Okay.
But because of that anomaly, I think all creatures activate anyway,
Yep.
right? Does that happen before or after?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, does it happen before or after you
It doesn't specify. This is the space rig, is it not?
So many questions.
Well, it just says hyperactive. If an event card didn't activate creatures or trigger a swarm, activate all creatures anyway. So I guess we would have to activate this thing. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3 next to me and nothing else.
Okay. So that takes an effect after the event, even after...
Yeah, so basically follow this card, and if nothing activated, then... Well, it actually says all creatures activate. So, yeah, the card said to activate all creatures. So I would not then activate all creatures, because this was spawned after the fact, and the card said activate all creatures.
Okay.
If this card did not say activate all creatures, then yes, he would activate.
Okay. And then if no creatures are in play, place an exploder at 1.
Right.
So then, but that doesn't...
Right. It's weird because this hyperactive says if a card says if all creatures do not activate, if that's not on the card, or if a swarm did not trigger, then all creatures activate anyway. But that says activate all creatures, so this would not do anything.
Weird. Okay.
We'll muddle through it.
We will.
For fun.
For fun.
It is your turn.
For science and for fun. All right. I'm going to...
I will call a supply pod down soonish to get more ammo.
Yeah.
Because we want to take this out, preferably before the next swarm.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that either. So, okay.
Do you want to get...
You
want to mine?
I do want to mine because I do.
We've got 4 in there.
I want to overclock.
Well, you can overclock. We have enough still for
supply pod.
Yeah, there's 4 in there.
All right. So I'll overclock for my first action.
Okay. So you're gonna spend a gold. We still have 2 gold and a nitra in there.
Okay.
So
my second action, I'm gonna unflip this.
Okay.
As well. My third action, I'm going to head down where you're at, so that.
Can you shoot a flare like there? For me?
Yes, I can.
Flares up.
Flares up.
Thank you.
Lights up. Sorry.
I hate when you do that.
Why?
Because the microphone is very sensitive.
Lights up.
I'm picturing people at work sitting there listening, and then oh my god, what the?
Oh, I feel so bad. I'm gonna have to write a disclaimer.
You will. Okay, your event card is Grabber Attack. A grabber swoops in and tries to fly off with you. Dwarves with an attack range of your space each receive a free reaction, which I will help you with.
Sure.
So as long as I get 1 hit against it, it's fine. I'm going to use my secondary blue-yellow die there. So a blue and a yellow.
For the record, I'm always soft-spoken. So
we got a hit. It's a hit. 3 hits. Wow. So this card, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And tries to fly off. And now it doesn't say that any creatures activate. So this is going to activate.
Nasty.
2, 3. Maybe we should have put that. It's fine. Now it is my turn. I need to move first before I shoot it so I don't get toxified. So I'm going to go 1, 2 maybe. I want to stay next to this in case of, a thing. And then I'm going to shoot this for one secondary ammo, I think.
Okay.
It is resistant to red. So yeah, I'm going to use my Nishanka Bolt Shark again. So second action is just shoot the exploder. 4 damage. Wow. Okay, it's dead.
Perfect.
1 explosion. It doesn't do anything against anything around it. And my third action is I'm going to spend what's left in here to call a supply pod.
Beautiful.
And this comes down. That's 5 regular ammo, 6 secondary ammo. Now that we're both overclocked on the secondary, we can fill that up all the way to the top.
Oh, that's right. Very nice.
3, 4, 5.
Where are you putting that supply pod?
Where would you like that?
It doesn't matter.
Here, maybe?
Sure.
It's more centralized.
Sure.
Okay. That was my third action.
Okay.
And Sticky Spitter. Increase swarm threat by 1.
Okay.
If this did not trigger a swarm, place a web spitter at an exit closest to the dwarf. Okay. Now, it didn't say all creatures activate, so does that mean it's going to activate anyway? I would assume so.
So it didn't say
anything? It didn't say all creatures activate. It says increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, place a web spitter at the exit closest to the dwarf. It didn't say all creatures activate, which would then trigger this, which means that all creatures activate anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to get away from that spot. It's gonna shoot 1 at me because of my armor.
Oh.
So 1 die instead of 2. And I need to go get that. But it's 1 damage.
1 damage? Okay.
And it is your turn.
All right. Remember to take that off. All right. Yep, there you go. I guess I kind of want to take the Dreadnought out. What do you think?
That's fine with me. That web spitter, though, is...
That web spitter is gonna... Yeah. Oh, yeah, my flare goes
Should you resupply first, or...?
Nah, I have enough ammo, I think.
All right, I need to resupply for sure, though.
Yeah, should I wait for you then, or...?
Well, no, it's fine. If you want to, I'll resupply, then do what I can. But this web spitter, I need to... Can you move and shoot that, then...
I'm wondering if I can...
Web spitters have no... The web spitter might attack... Here's the thing, though. When the Dreadnought comes out, it can only be attacked once on your turn. Once you attack it, whatever damage gets applied to it, a shield or its armor goes up, and you cannot attack it anymore that turn. So whenever you attack the Dreadnought, you've got to use everything you've got.
But do I have to be behind it? Is it positional?
It is positional. It is always immune to frozen, movement, and stun. But in the front, it's resistant to green, yellow, red, so 1 of each type of damage. So, like, it's going to be rough. We need to get it out and get behind it somehow.
Yeah. Oh, why did I give you that grenade then if it's immune to frozen? Damn.
Well, no, for other creatures.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Crowd control.
Okay. All right. Okay, here's what I'll do then. Okay, here's what... Oh, it's positional. I hate that it's positional.
It's going to take some time for it to come up, but yeah. What we could do is mine out more materials for another drop pod.
Yeah.
Like, kill that, mine more materials.
Yeah, okay. All right, for my first action, here's what I'll do. I got it. My first action, I'm going to pickaxe.
Okay.
I got this. I have an idea.
You're going to pickaxe. 2.
2.
Beautiful. So, 2 gold.
Ooh, should I get the sugar?
The gold, I think, is more... Because we can get health from the drop pod.
Yeah, the drop pod. That's true. Okay. Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, my second action, I'm just going to shoot at it.
Okay, and you do have line of sight, because any part of your hex to any part of its hex is fine. So
I'm going to shoot at it with the experimental plasma charger. Well, no, because that's an area. I'll just shoot at it regular. Blue and green.
Blue and green. All right. 2 hits. No, I think it's... Yeah, I think it has a health of 2.
2.
Yeah, 2 hits.
No resistance.
2 damage.
2. Okay.
It is dead.
All right.
Beautiful.
My third.
Did you want to move then shoot?
I know, I was thinking about it.
Well, move somewhere then shoot. Like maybe.
Well, I'm probably gonna stay in this.
All right, that's fine.
Wait a second.
If you moved here, for example, and shot it, then for your third action, you could have pickaxed the loot bug. Oh, one thing I forgot. Yeah. Because I mined the loot bug, my upgrade says I get an extra gold from pickaxing a loot bug.
There you go.
So we now have 3 gold in here for another drop pod.
Okay.
So we don't really need to mine anything else out right now if we don't want to.
Yeah. I don't really want to move. I could not have killed that web spitter.
Why?
I should have moved and shot first because of range of 4. So I would have had to move up 1 in order to kill it. It was here.
Okay, that's fine.
Damn.
So so you mined these out.
Yeah.
You moved up.
Moved up and killed it.
And again, I think your line of sight is still good.
Yeah, it
because
should be. Point.
Actually, that to that, this is not interfering.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
All right. And for my third action, I was thinking about going here, like ending up here so that I can shoot at this so that we can both like come at it
from 2 sides.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
What do you think?
We could try that. We've got a swarm coming up, just FYI.
True.
So yeah, if you want to try that, it's fine. It will go through.
Oh, it goes through terrain?
It goes through terrain and creates holes like the oppressor does.
Okay. That's actually not bad, because...
So you want to kind of go this way with it? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and reveal this?
Yeah, why not?
This is heavy snow, but you go over it because of your...
My grappling hook,
Yes, so this is a loot bug.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
So that was your 4th action. Do you want to flare anything while you're there? Maybe, I could open this and then come up here and then make it come up that way.
If you open it, maybe I'll put a flare right here adjacent to it so that in the future, on my next turn, I can come here and try to shoot at it at the butt if it's facing you.
Well, the thing is, this will disappear on your next turn anyway. At the beginning of your next turn. This would only be for me.
Oh.
That's okay. It's better to flare than not. If you're not going to shoot anything.
True.
Okay. So an event card?
You have a thing of 9? What if I just flared the spawn point too then? In case something comes out.
Do you want to?
Yeah, like right next to the stalagmite or something.
Right there?
Sure, fine. 1, 2, 3. Wow, you have line of sight on that. That's crazy.
Well, I have a range of 9.
Jeez, yeah.
All right, here we go. Mission specific. Follow the event description. Okay, so
Frozen again?
the frozen happens to you, not to me, because I'm next to the oasis. And I think the stingtail, if I remember correctly, spawns at exit 1.
Mm-hmm. That stingtail's gross.
Yeah, stingtail at exit 1.
Ooh, does it activate?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it does, because So all creatures activate because of that hyperactive crap. He's gonna roll 1 die against me. It's a blank, but he still drags me over here.
What? That's lame.
That's okay.
So don't kill it.
I have to kill it. He's hooked me.
Oh, that's rough. So you're gonna take a damage.
I have to roll anyway.
Oh,
well, at possible damage. But I need to resupply, so I need to come back up here after this thing's dead and resupply. That'll give you time to get around here and do your thing.
I guess, yeah.
All right, well, it's my turn. I'm gonna use my primary attack on him, and I think again he's.
At least there's no swarm.
Ooh, I'm out of. I'm gonna have to use my primary on that. So my last ammo. Now I could try and pickaxe him. Oh, he's resistant. Never mind. Oh, so my last ammo. And it's 2 yellow and a green. Can we?
Sorry.
What is that?
Fire.
That's 2 hits. That's 2 hits because he's resistant.
Oh yeah,
he's resistant to 1 yellow. But one yellow gets through, one green gets through,
Yep.
and he's dead. But the poison cloud comes up,
Yep.
and if I roll an exclamation point, nope, no damage.
Okay.
Second action, I could pickaxe this for more loot if we want more gold. Do we want me to? I'm gonna head back. Oh, I can't get back here with this stupid snow.
I forgot about that.
Ooh. I mean, I was dragged through it twice. So I guess what I'll do is for my second action, I'm going to platform gun what I can see. 1, 2, 3. Just so I can get around that in the future, because I have a feeling that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to...
Does the dreadnought destroy that?
No, I don't think so. I need to get out of there in case of the next swarm. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and that'll be my turn. Okay. I was hoping to do more, but that stingtail messed me up. Gun inheritance. If not prone, replace your secondary weapon with a new overclocked one. Fill the ammo to 5, then increase swarm threat by 1. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to increase swarm threat and trigger a swarm right now. That's optional. So it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to have to move to that oasis to get that stupid frozen thing off.
Okay, so
adjacent
1, 2, 3.
Yep, and
then back down for 4. Okay,
yeah.
this comes back.
And then the frozen thing comes off.
Yep, frozen comes.
It's down where I started. Yep.
There you go.
Okay, and then my second action, I'm going to move 4 here. And I'm going to flare this.
Well, once you move like 4 and then attack the cocoon like right there. Just attack it.
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I have line of sight there?
Yeah. The cocoon is sort of encompassing this passageway.
Okay.
The way I designed this map, you could come at it from this side or this side.
Should I flare it or no?
Oh, wait, for your second action, definitely flare it.
Flare.
That way when it comes out,
yeah,
you have a shot at it.
And then my third action...
You're going to shoot that. You have to use maybe your secondary ammo. I would maybe use your secondary ammo. It's up to you. You need at least 1 damage on this.
Yeah. All right. Well,
And you can always re-roll that because of the flare.
True. A secondary ammo, though.
I know, it's just 1 red die.
All right, fine.
It's up to you.
That's true.
But that would prevent the swarm from triggering.
Okay.
And we'd have a dreadnought to deal with.
1 hit.
1 hit. So the dreadnought comes out. The cocoon is replaced by... Dreadnought! So that goes there. And a dreadnought comes out.
Now, is he facing me or is he facing you?
I'm assuming he's just going to face whoever shot at him. Assuming...
Damn.
So I need to get a thing there. Well, it says to replace the cocoon with the dreadnoughts. He would be facing like that, I guess, for right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creepy. Now I go. No, that was
your second. That was your third. That was your second action because you move and shot. You still have 1 more action.
I moved to get my frozen thing off.
Yeah, that's 1.
And then I moved to shoot the flare.
Oh, I see. Then okay, so that was it.
Yeah, so I thought like I would be able to shoot at him.
My bad.
Again.
I thought you. It's my fault. You can yell at me.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Useless flare.
Now we draw one of these. Claw Slash. The dreadnought attacks the nearest dwarf with a range of 2 spaces, and to which it has line of sight.
Okay.
Roll 2 creature die and apply damage. Well, there's no dwarf. It says the nearest dwarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. It's near. I'm the closest one. It would turn to attack me, but it doesn't have range, so it's not going to do anything. It'll just
it'll turn to you.
It'll turn, I guess.
Can it turn this way? Does it have to land on this?
It should stay where it's at. It should stay. It shouldn't be moving unless it actually tells it to move. So it's going to stay on this spot.
Would it go like this way? No.
It has to face me.
All right.
But it doesn't actually attack because it's yeah.
That thing is so heavy. I just picked it up and I'm like, dang.
It is heavy. All right. I need to move. Okay, so now it is my turn.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. all creatures activate. There's no creatures to activate because nothing else is out. So, because this thing says if an event card or that says that a creatures were to activate, or if I'm confusing myself at this point with this stupid token, I hate it.
Well, that's a Dreadnought card. Does
right,
it
that's
count
different.
still?
No, I don't think it would count.
Okay.
I think that other creatures would automatically activate if that were the case, but a Dreadnought is a separate case, and that's how I'll treat it. So for my first action, I'm going to resupply because I need it. I'm going to take everything, and then that way you can call down a pod as you need to.
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
1, 2, 3. I'm still going to attack it from the front. I need to do as much damage to it as possible.
So you can still attack it from
Yeah,
the
it's
front.
just it's resistant to...
Oh, I see. It's just resistant to everything.
Yeah, so I'll leave these 3 for you. I'm going to take this 1 health because I'm at 4. I was at 3, now I'm at 4.
Yeah, take whatever you need. I'm good.
There's still 3 ammo left. Should I take that?
Yes.
Okay, and then you can call down
Yes.
a pod on your own if you want.
I have movement too. Like I have crazy movement.
Okay, so I refilled completely except for 1 health. Second action, I have line of sight. It sucks that its front is facing me, but I've got to start doing damage to it. So I think I'm going to spend... Do I go all in with 2 ammo? That would be 2 yellow and a green.
Jeez, 15 health.
Yeah, it's a lot.
insane.
I could throw a grenade at it and do damage, but I need to make sure I'm doing a crap ton of damage. I think I save my grenades for creatures and do like all out attacks. We have enough for 1 more supply pod. Okay, so we're good. All right, I'm just going to use 2 ammo. I'm going to burst this thing as much as possible, and if you can, call down another pod if we need it later. So I get 2 green, 1 green. Can you hand me the dice?
Yeah, sorry.
I can't reach that far. 1 green,
Here you go.
2 yellow, and a red.
Yes.
But it is immune to status effects, no matter which direction you're attacking from.
I see.
And we've got
Okay.
so
1 damage.
yeah, 1 freaking damage
1 damage.
out of all of it because it's resistant to
Hey,
all types.
If we chip away at it,
Well, all right, so it's 1 damage, unfortunately, and that...
Oh, you can reroll 1.
Oh, because of the flare, that's right. I might as well re-roll the red
red.
one and try and get a double on that. Because it's the green die I'll never hit with. It's a move.
A move?
It's immune to that.
Ah, flip.
So it doesn't matter. So it's still 1 damage. He's down to 14. I need to be able to hit it with like the same... I need to hit it with like the same dice type just to get through resistance. I need to get behind it too. So maybe frontal assaults are not a good idea with this thing.
Yeah.
It's down to 14 and a barrier goes up. It's protected right now. And for my third action, I think I need to get away from it.
So barrier means...
I can't shoot it right now anymore for the rest of my turn.
Oh, wow.
So you only hit it once and then a barrier comes up and then
Wow.
on your turn it'll go back down again.
Okay, I see what it is.
So once per turn you can do damage to it.
I see.
It could be a lot, it could be a little.
Yeah. Damage run.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 back this way to get some distance on it. Or do I instead go this way so that if it comes after me, you can get behind it. If it comes after you, I can possibly get behind it.
Yeah.
So rather than force it this way, I want to sort of make it go one way or the other. So maybe I'll go
And if
1, 2, 3 there.
What do you think about it going on terrain? Like digging through the terrain so we can go back and forth easier.
Well, it's gonna. Well, I guess what do you want me to do? I could go that way if you want.
No, it's fine. I like the strategy of going all the way that
Okay,
way.
so a card is drawn. Ramming Beast. Activate all other creatures. The Dreadnought moves toward the nearest dwarf. It ends its movement adjacent to a dwarf. Knock that dwarf 1 space away from the Dreadnought if possible. Also, for each adjacent or knockback target, roll 2 creature dice and apply damage. Ignore any exclamation point results.
Okay.
So it's going to move whatever.
It's going to move to me.
Well, it says toward the nearest dwarf. Now its movement is
3.
3. So it's going to turn.
Dang.
So it's going to go there and go 1, 2, 3.
Holy crap!
So it burst through. Yeah, so we need to stay at range until we're ready to shoot at it.
Holy.
So it knocks you back a space.
Okay.
And then 2 2 dice against it. Or you have to roll 2 creature dice, I think it said.
Dang. Okay, I didn't think it could...
Well, it has a 3...
Is it lined up? Oh, it is lined up.
There.
It's a bit unwieldy.
It is a bit unwieldy. And apply damage.
So you said it knocked me back?
It knocked you back 1 space. It rammed you. It knocked you back a space.
So I was on the flare?
You were here. No, you were... Well...
Because you landed it right there.
No, you were... I don't know where you were. This thing was here. It moved 1, 2, 3... Well, then it moves back... I don't know where you... That's fine. We'll do that. And then you can move what there? If you were on... Were you on the flare? Where were you? Do you remember?
I was... Was this the cocoon? I was
wherever... The cocoon was right here.
Okay. So I was in line of sight with the cocoon. I think I was on the flare.
Okay. So then you got knocked... It goes here and you got knocked back 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So you roll 2 creature dice.
I think. All right. Whatever.
It's fine.
Oh.
Ignore exclamation points.
Okay. So 1 damage.
1 damage. So you have what? 3 health left?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm really gonna have to like
stay at range with that thing.
Yeah.
But I'll come in from behind, use my shard diffractor on it.
Yeah, you have a 9 on that thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So is it my turn now?
It is your turn.
Okay. Can I move? I can move over it, right? I can grapple hook.
You can.
Heck yeah,
But
dude.
then if you do that and it faces you, like you're right there.
But I can smack him in the butt.
The only issue is you're gonna have to move, shoot, and move back this way so that I can get behind him.
Yeah, I think I might do that. I'm gonna move here.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. You can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Can I do this?
Sure.
On the edge.
That's fine.
Facing him.
Now the
Like
rear
that.
says that. So the space directly behind it and the space, yeah. So this is you're good there.
So I'm good there.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's all resistance is ignored for right now.
Yes.
And except stun and frozen.
Yeah.
Those are always there.
I'm going to, for free action, I'm going to use my plasma grenade.
Well, here's the thing: you do that and you hit it, it's now going to put a shield up.
Oh, even with grenades?
Yes, even with any damage. Oh. So hit it with your best shot.
Hit it with
Whether it be a grenade.
shot. Dude, that's lame.
Whether it be a grenade or a gun, roll your best roll. Whatever is going to give you the most dice and the most damage. You can use your grenade, it's fine. It's 2 red dice.
Let me use this to get it out of the way.
Lights up. Flip an unrevealed token on the board. Okay,
Yeah.
so...
I'm just going to flip. I want to flip that one at the end.
This one?
Yeah.
Red sugar.
Okay. I guess I'll do...
You want your grenade or your gun?
I kind of want this. Roll
2 red dice.
and apply them to each space in a single line.
It's,
now,
it's one target. No, it doesn't work. It's just like the oppressor. You cannot apply, like the breach cutter, it does not work. Like, you can't roll against this space and this. It's the same creature.
Boo.
It's the same creature.
What is this supposed to be? Either...
It's a golden loot bug.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to do grenade.
All right, so you're going to use your... It's a free action for you.
It is.
Now, here's the thing, though. Before you do that, you moved here. Once you flare, then.
Okay, I'll flare. Does that work for grenades?
Yeah, you can do a throwable. So do you want to flare first, then move again and grenade, or like... I mean, you want to flare here so you can reroll, right?
Well, no, I can't reroll. I can't use the grenade.
Okay, but I would like a flare at some point. If you could flare for me from my turn, that would be cool.
Okay, yeah, I'll flare. I'll move flare, and then as a free action, I'll use the plasma grenade.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So 2 red dice.
But I cannot reroll these because this is not.
Is that what it says? What does it say on your board?
But it just
What
says.
does the flare say?
1 action to place a flare token, unlimited range. It
doesn't say what allows you to reroll.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be for grenades though.
I didn't think so either. I mean, we can house roll it that way until I get a definitive answer. But here's the scout. Spend 1 action. You may reroll 1 die per ranged attack against any creature that is on or next to the space with the flare token. It just says per ranged attack.
Oh, well, okay.
So is a ranged attack like... Is a grenade considered a...
Oh, yeah. It says 1 free ranged attack or throw. So the grenades are considered a throw.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So it doesn't really count toward...
Yeah, so a grenade is equivalent to a flare.
Okay.
At least that's what I'm thinking.
That's fine. So 2 red dice and hope for the best. 2 damage.
2.
No, you... Okay, so it's 2 damage is 2 damage. That's not bad.
2 damage. And he can move because...
He's still immune to that.
Oh, he's still immune.
Just like frozen and stunned, he's immune no matter where.
Okay.
But still, 2 damage, he's down to 12. But he puts a barrier up, and now he cannot be attacked anymore.
Okay. And now I can move.
You need to get out of there.
Man, see, I wish we had something there. Dang.
Well, it's...
Dang. Yeah, I'll get out of there.
I would say move... Can you move all the way up here next to, say, this, so that if he comes up this way, I can hit him in the back, or, like, what do you want to do?
I only have 4 movement for this last turn.
All right, so maybe... Well, then I would move as far away from him as possible.
Well,
either come up toward me then.
No, you know what? I have 3 health left.
I do not want to chance that.
Really?
I don't know what the Dreadnought has in his deck.
1, 2, 3, 4. If I moved 4, I would just move up here.
That's dangerous. Yeah, that's bad. You need to get out of there.
All right. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's fine.
That's the farthest I can. If he moves, has a range of 3. He's still gonna hit me.
Well.
Right.
This is in the way. He'll just destroy that probably.
Yeah. So if he's still gonna hit me, I would rather have you have a good chance of hitting him. So, like, I would rather have him face.
But if he moves up, I'd have to somehow get down here. I mean, I guess I'll do it.
Unless I do 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So
that's
that he'll face.
You're cornered. Are you sure? That's dangerous.
Again, I can go over him.
All right, or get the red sugar and then heal.
Right.
Do you want to head toward the red sugar?
So 1. No, I just can't reach. Like, I can't.
1,
count.
2, 3, 4. You'd be like right here.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine.
You'd be back where you started.
Yeah.
So you went here and threw a grenade and you went back.
I needed that resistance, like a video game. Plus, I mean, his tail is right there, so you should be able to hit him, right?
I hope so. Well, again, if he moves, then I'd have to do some fancy footwork. Well, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, folks, so that you guys can see a little bit more, okay? Because we're not going to be moving the swarm track for a bit, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's going to draw a Dreadnought card.
Sorry, I'm a distraction.
Gas dissipation. All dwarfs behind the Dreadnought at any range and within line of sight are knocked over.
Ooh.
Behind the Dreadnought at any range and within line of sight. I'm behind a wall.
Okay.
The Dreadnought heals for 2 damage. Then all creatures activate except for the Dreadnought. So he's back up to 14 again. But nothing else happens.
So what happens when the Dreadnought deck runs out?
Then we shuffle it and keep going.
The game is over and he wins?
Yes. No.
Okay.
So on my turn, I'm going to go 1... I don't know if this blocks... So maybe if I go 1, 2, and then end here... Like so. That's
the ice slides you over, so you can move an extra?
No, this is... Yeah. I would end here because I would slide across that. And I have line of sight with him. So I'm...
Wait, how does the slide work? I'm confused.
I was where? Here?
No, you were right here.
Okay. So I went 1, 2, wee slide, end here.
Oh, so you couldn't have gone like that?
No, because then this blocks line of sight and I would end my turn here. I would end my movement here, and I can't see through this. So I didn't want this to block. I didn't want to spend another action to get around it.
So after sliding, it ends.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I was confused about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So for my second action, with your flare helping, I am going to spend 2 ammo and do as much damage as possible to it.
Yes. No resistance.
All right. So I need
2 yellow,
a red and a green. 2 yellow, red, green.
Yep. Here you go, sir.
I'm going to reroll the yellow one.
Okay.
And hope I get more than that. 3 damage.
Okay, 3.
All right,
11.
so 1, 2, 3, we're down to 11. Okay, that's not bad. A wall comes up, and for my third action,
A pickaxe is stupid cryo.
we need more ammo. I need more ammo. So
A supply pod, that's right.
I can call down one here if you want. But do you need...
I would say like right there. Oh, dang. I forgot. This thing is scary. I don't like that.
I can call down one here and then resupply again on my next turn and then try and shoot him again.
That's fine.
So I'm going to use the last 3 gold that we have to call down a supply pod next to me. We draw a new card.
He doesn't destroy the mule stuff, right?
No.
Okay.
So that has 6 ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And 3 health, which if you can somehow get over here, you could use it.
Okay.
And that was my 3rd action. So I draw a card.
Yep. I'm gonna have to hightail it.
Concealed critters. Roll 2 creature dice, but not do any damage. Instead, place a grunt as close as possible to the dreadnought for each creature result, or bite. So roll 2 creature dice.
Okay. Creature and exclamation point.
Okay. Place 2 grunts as close as possible to the dreadnought. Okay, so let me just read this. Instead, place a grunt as close as possible to the dreadnought for each creature, or for each bite result. So 1 bite result.
It says instead of what?
Roll 2 dice, but do not deal any damage.
Okay.
Instead,
okay.
place a grunt as close as possible to the dreadnought for each bite result.
Okay.
We can put them anywhere. We can put them down here.
Sure.
Place 2 grunts for each exclamation. So we've got 3 grunts here that we have to worry about.
All behind him?
I can put them. I can put them like this, like that way. That way they don't attack anything.
Yeah, but if I throw my pheromone on my next turn, what if you put all of them behind him?
Well, the creature dice. Hold on. Activate all creatures except for the dreadnought. So they're going to move anyway. So these are going to...
a movement of what, 3 or 5?
Just 3. So that one's going to go there. That one's going to move 1.
If you had put like 1 here and 1 here, it would move. It would have to go around.
Well, that's as far as it's going to get. So that's that.
Yeah. If you had put 1 here, it would have gone 1 more space, like right there. But
Well,
that's okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right, fine.
All right, so now it is your turn.
All right. Crap.
Just get out of there, if you have to,
Okay.
or get up here, or I mean, I don't know. We need to do damage to it for sure.
Okay.
I'm
going to do.
Did you use your plasma grenade?
Oh, not yet. I'm going to.
Then what did I could have sworn you used it.
Oh wait, did I?
Yeah, you used the plasma grenade last turn.
Did I?
So it's gone.
I think I did. Yeah, you're right. Oops.
All right. I was wondering why.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is this. I want to head your way.
That's fine.
Are you sure?
It's fine if you want to go up and around. And
I wanted to go this way.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that too. If you think you can. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
back here.
and then shoot him with my experimental plasma charger.
Okay, your grappling hook is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so but that's 1 red die.
It's an area of effect. I can get rid of some of the grunts.
So then I would target. Well, you have no line of sight with them because the dreadnought's blocking your way. If you're going to do that, you'd want to come here first. Well, they're next to you, and by killing them, you would take poison damage. Yeah. Ignore the grunts for right now.
I was going to target this area so that I can still...
But 1 red damage against the dreadnought is only 1 health. You need to do a lot more than that. I do...
2 blues?
You could.
I mean, 2 blues is still going to be 1 health.
What?
It's 2 blues.
From behind.
Yeah.
There is no resistance from behind.
Okay. Neither is the 1 thing from behind. 1 red.
I don't know. Rolling 2 dice instead of 1 is better, don't you think?
Yeah.
So why would you roll 1 die against the dreadnought when you can
Because this
roll?
has more of a chance of getting double than the blue dice.
It's up to you, but I think that's...
All right. I'll do the blue die. I'll overheat.
Our goal is to use our best attack every single time to get this burned down as quickly as possible.
Okay. That's 2 hits. Yeah.
No, when you... Okay, that's fine. So you got...
I just wanted to test out what the red would look like.
Why would you... Okay, so 2 hits.
2 hits.
So he's down to 9.
If I had done my experimental plasma, it would have been nothing.
Okay, so now you have... now you could come up here and resupply.
I was going to do that.
Okay, so you can go 1, 2, 3 right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then for your third action, resupply. Or do you want to activate your gun?
I have no line of sight if I landed behind this right here.
Well, yeah, either way.
So I couldn't shoot a flare if I landed there?
Correct. It's fine.
Okay.
It's going to turn and attack anyway, probably.
Okay.
Do you want to resupply?
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should throw my pheromone.
It's not going to work. It's shielded. The armor is protecting it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Dang. Okay.
We can save it for next time.
I'll resupply.
I would save the pheromone grenade for when you don't plan to attack the same turn.
Okay. All right, I'm resupplying.
Okay, so what do you want exactly?
I want...
Here, take all the secondaries, for sure. And then 1, 2, 3?
1, 2. Give me just 2.
2, okay. There's 4 here. Okay, that's enough for me.
And then health. I need health.
Oh yeah, here's 2 health.
Yeah. 2 health is fine. Yeah, okay, and then that's it.
Okay, I'm worried that we're gonna run out of ammo. All right, well, we get a Dreadnought card. Ramming Beast, all other creatures activate. So it can't go through the... Well, it can go around, right? It can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the Dreadnought moves toward the nearest dwarf. It ends adjacent to the dwarf, knocking that dwarf over 1 space. Okay. So it's going to do the same thing it did before. It's going to turn toward us, go through the wall at you, because you're the closest. So it's going to go there, and I guess it's going to go here, I think. Something like that. But there's just so many freaking miniatures in the way.
Yeah. Oh, here. If it knocks me back 1.
Yep, go.
Maybe here or here?
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Let me put down, because it destroyed the wall in the process, and now it's like all revealed.
That's good.
And now it's here. It hit you, so now you have to roll 2 black die to see what the damage was.
All right.
1 hit.
1 hit.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Okay, and that's it. So now it is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and come... Well, I need to restock, first and foremost. And I'm going to try and get down there to do some more damage to it. So for 1 action, do that. And then I'll take the health cube, so I'm at 5. And my only concern is... what if I go 1, 2... Oh, can I can go through this, I think, so as long as I don't land on it. Right?
The cryo thing?
I don't know if this blocks line of sight or not.
I know the resupply pod does.
I know it blocks... movement. I'm sorry. I don't remember if this blocks movement. Let's see if the cryo bulbs block. It blocks movement of sight and ground. Okay, so it does. So like this whole thing's blocking me from getting around here. Unless I throw a grenade.
Unless you go here. 1, 2, 3. Move in front of it.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I've got my cluster grenade.
Oh.
And if I did this spot... Oh, no. It needs to be like here, maybe here. That would attack this and this from the back.
Yeah, that seems good.
So yeah, I'll use my cluster grenade from where I'm at. I'm going to lob it over because I can't see anything. But I'm going to roll. So I'm going to pick this spot here. I'm going to lob it over at range 4. And it's hitting it from the back, and it's going to hit this. So I'm going to roll 2 red dice against that cluster and see what I get.
So you can hit grenades.
Well, the grenade is landed here, which is behind its...
And you don't have line of sight, but you can still pick the target space?
Correct. Well, again, with a grenade, you're lobbing it over...
Which is weird, because like... Okay,
yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean...
Because you're choosing a target space.
You can lob stuff over...
Yeah, I know you can lob it over. I just didn't think you could actually choose a target space. It's weird. It's
3
fine.
damage.
3. I'll take it.
Yeah, so this dies, and 3 hits from the back here.
Yep.
And if I'm wrong, again,
House ruling.
I'm not gonna get that.
It's fine. 3 hits.
1, 2, 3, but now it's immune. That was my first action. Oh no, second action.
Was it?
Yeah, I resupplied for 1 action.
Oh, okay.
For my third action, I think I need...
That's me.
I know, I'm just moving you out of the way.
Sorry.
I'm tempted to... I could move down here to try and like... So we can pincer it?
Like what we were trying to do before?
Yeah, so I could go 1, 2, 3 and land there.
Okay. Ooh, hopefully it's a weapon upgrade.
Well, no, there is none. It's a barley bulb, which means I get a rock and stone card.
Okay. Not too
Okay.
shabby.
Yeah. Remove all stunned and webbed effects from all dwarves. So if we ever get stunned or whatever, we'll have it. I also have this rock and stone deal 1 additional damage to a creature. I could, if you want, just use that now and just chip off another piece of health.
Yeah, do it.
Because I did damage. I could have played that to do 1 extra damage to it.
Sure.
So it's down to 5.
Oh, okay. We're getting there.
Get slowly but surely. Okay, so that was my third action. And now this thing draws a card. Ignited projectile. The dreadnought looks for the nearest dwarf within range of 5 spaces, and to which it can have a clear line of sight. If it finds a target, it turns to that dwarf and attacks. Roll 2 creature dice and apply damage.
Yep.
2 hits, so you lose 2 health.
Wow.
Exclamation point! You would have fallen.
Oh wow. Well, I could have used an action.
Yeah, that's correct. You've got 2 health. I think you need to find some red sugar.
Red sugar. All right.
Can you like move here?
I wanted to. Darn. Hold on. Let me think.
You need. I mean, I can hit it from the back, but you need to stay alive. You need to get some red sugar and heal.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Problem is, I feel like he's gonna. Oh, he'll turn to you at that point.
I have armor, so only 1 damage would. I think only 1 damage goes to me instead.
All right,
of 2.
here's what I'm gonna do then. In that case, I'm gonna do this and do something crazy. Here, 1. I have a grappling hook. I can go over supply pod, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Wait. 2, 3, 4. I'll go here. So I'll be right on his butt. And then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna shoot experimental plasma charger because that's really the only thing I'm gonna do.
Are you sure that's wise? I mean,
that's the only thing I can do. But my third action, I'm gonna move here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna shoot experimental plasma charger.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah. 1 hit. 1 hit.
1 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so it's down to 4.
From behind. And then my third action, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna shoot a flare.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'll shoot a flare. Actually, if he's gonna move next turn, I'm gonna do it right here.
Okay.
And that's all I
He
can
could move. I don't know where he's going to move.
do. If he moves to the closest person, he's probably gonna move towards you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so red sugar is 3 health. I was looking up. We never really use red sugar.
Yeah.
So I was looking
used
up
it once throughout the whole time we've ever played this.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to draw a card for the Dreadnought. Ramming Beast. All other creatures activate. The dwarf moves toward the clearest dwarf. Okay. So it's going to go... It's going to turn toward me, I guess. One space away from the... Okay. So it's going to go... It doesn't go over the supply pod, I don't think. It's just going to go...
Well, doesn't it go away anyways because we depleted it?
Yeah, we'll get rid of it just to get it out of the way. So it's going to go... This thing is so unwieldy. So it's going to turn one... It's going to land somewhere here. And it's going to land next to me.
And it can't really push you back because
No, because it's like, yeah, so... There, it's trapped me in the corner, but it's only going to roll 1 die against me instead of 2 because of my heavy armor. So I have to take 1 creature die and roll it.
That thing is right on its
I
arm.
know. We'll leave it right there for now,
all right.
and then we'll move it later.
1 creature. Here.
Ignore exclamation point results, so no
right.
damage. My armor served me well.
Wow.
Okay.
And then all other creatures activate, it said?
Yes.
So grunts move?
Yeah, these should have moved earlier. That they're going to move 1, 2...
Can go right under.
1, 2, yeah. Now, this technically was here, so I can still escape this way.
Wait, if it runs into it, doesn't it explode?
I guess. But
I would assume it does.
well, then, I don't. All right. I would say it went around it because it was again.
It's literally right on its arm.
No, only the hexes count.
Oh.
There's 3
Oh, I
feet.
see.
That's all that matters.
All right.
This is literally next to it, to the right of that hex.
Yeah.
So he has not walked over it technically.
They should have really thought about that before making this giant thing.
Well, I need to get out of there.
Yeah.
Clearly. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, whee! And then that's 1 action.
Okay.
And I need to get over here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 on this thing there. And the question is, do I have... It would be... I don't think I have... I don't. So instead of wasting it there, I think I need to get away from it.
Yeah, because he's going to come and
So maybe I go...
could always slide.
1, 2... No, because then... If I do that, then I end my movement there as well. So maybe I go 1, 2, 3. And then for my third action, I'm going to put my turret back down. In the hopes of it drawing fire. And then if it can be a lure of some kind.
I wonder, does that work like that?
Well, most creatures, including the Dreadnought, should follow the same aggro rules. Whatever's closest.
Yeah.
Although this says closest dwarf.
Yeah.
So, but at least the grunts.
At least the grunts would get a hit.
Yeah.
If it.
All right, so we're going to draw a card. Last one. Trembling Stomp. Roll 2 dice against each dwarf within range of 3 and apply all damage. No, there's no one's in range. If no target is available, the Dreadnought heals 2 damage instead. It's back up to 6.
Dang it. Okay.
Okay. So we have to shuffle this deck.
Okay. And then my turn?
Yeah.
First action, I'm going to... I'm going to do something.
You need some red sugar first.
Do I, though?
You need health. You've got 2 health left. Get the red sugar, then shoot the stupid thing.
Fine. All right.
Trying to be fancy.
I know. All right. 1.
All right, so you pickaxe it, you get 3 health.
1, 2, 3. I got 3 health.
All right, so you got 5 health back there.
My second action, I'm going to...
Move and flare?
No, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Am I still in range?
Why? Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm still in range of it.
Yep.
I'm going to target this spot and use my pheromone.
But, okay.
All creatures within range, target space, attack it using their normal creature dice.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think it's, if you can do 2 blue dice instead of...
I can't because it's flipped over.
Well, can you then... Well, what if you did 2... Like, what if you did 1 pickaxe, 2 fix your weapon, and then 3 move shoot? I mean, you can do that if you want.
I want to use the pheromone.
You want to use the pheromone?
I want to use the pheromone.
All right, you're going to use the pheromone.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how that's going to work against the Dreadnought, especially since it has resistance, but creature dice bites...
But they're in the back, because I targeted the back.
No, you target a tile.
Yeah, I targeted this.
Okay.
This back tile.
That's fine.
Does that not work like that?
I don't know, but it's fine. We'll just roll with it.
I think it works like that.
Okay, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. No damage.
Now, it doesn't take any damage, so it doesn't have...
Correct.
Okay. And that was a grenade, so I still get an extra action.
You do.
Because that was just an extra action.
Yes.
So it was just a waste of a grenade, which is fine. I'm going to use my experimental plasma charger.
All right, so for 1 red die, you get to roll.
Okay.
It's okay.
And I'm going to target this spot here so that it can get 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, go for it. You move.
Damn, this move.
Well, at least you can move the grunts 1, 2, 3, and then like 1, 2, 3.
That's so annoying.
It gets them out of there, so that.
What's your range turret?
3.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What a waste.
Claw slash. The Dreadnought attacks the nearest dwarf with a range of 2. 2 spaces and to which it has line of sight.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have anything like that.
And that's it?
That's it. All right. Well, I need to get down there and shoot this stupid thing.
At least he didn't move towards me.
1, 2. Well, wait, I was here. I can go 1, 2, 3. I'm still not. Oh, I am. Because the card is this space, and this space. So maybe I can go here instead. So maybe I'll go 1, 2, 3. Give myself a little bit of room. And yeah, so this line here, where's my thing? So that's back, and that this way. So everything within this range here. So anyway, I'm gonna use 2 ammo. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna play around with this guy. Yeah. So I need 1 red, 2 yellow, and a green.
Mm-hmm. You got this. Kill him.
All right. Well,
3.
There was no flare, so 3 damage.
3 hits.
So
You're blaming me.
Yes.
Wow.
So 3 damage.
Okay. And that was your second?
That was my that was my second action. And third action is maybe I go back up this way to try and lure it one way or the other. So I can go 1, 2, 3 back up this way.
I think he's coming after me if he moves because I'm close. So either way.
All right. Ramming Beast. Activate all creatures. So 1, 2, 3 next to the turret. 1, 2, 3. So 2 creature dice.
Creature dice or green dice?
Oh, green dice. I'm sorry. 1 hit.
Okay.
So we'll take out that one. That's fine. And that says the Dreadnought moves toward the nearest dwarf. It has a movement of 3.
It's gonna hit me.
So it turns and goes vroom, vroom, and then knocks you back 1. But the knocking you back would knock you back into this pod here.
Okay.
So I guess we'll knock you back catty corner to it. And you have to roll 2 dice.
Yep. 2 dice.
Ignore exclamation point results. 2 damage.
Wow, dude. That's crazy. Okay.
All right. So it is your turn.
All right. First.
It's got 3 health, right?
First,
so
I'm going to
fix your gun.
fix my weapon. Then I'm going to go over him. 1, 2, 3.
4.
I might as well.
Just to get some range on that thing. All right.
No, I don't need that. I'm gonna close up and personal.
Whatever.
Bubble butt.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use
2 blue dice. Should you have flared?
I will flare first. I will flare.
Flare.
And
now
then second action, I will.
Why don't you move and shoot then? Why don't you like move 1? This would have been here, so you can go 1, 2, 3, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then. Well, no, you've got a range of 4, right?
Yeah.
So it's up to you. If you can stay there and shoot, or you can move and shoot. What do you prefer?
Well, I was gonna move that way, so that way you have line of sight. with him. That's why I didn't want him to turn around.
All right, it's up to you. All
if
right.
I missed.
All right. You do you.
Yeah.
Using blue and green?
Blue.
So you.
I have to redo this.
All right. So you're gonna overheat your gun again.
Yep.
And it's.
What is it? It's a 2.
2 hits. Okay.
Is he dead?
It's down to 1 health. I would not roll.
Shoot.
You could risk a reroll and get a double, but if you get a blank, then it goes down to.
Well, my third action, I'm going that way.
You need to roll. You sure?
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, or up this way, or which way do you want to go? I wouldn't stay near its claws, or like I would get at least. Even if it comes after you this way, I mean.
I would be able to land here with the ice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
But who's closer?
It's fine. Either way.
Yeah, you're closer. So he wouldn't be able to hit me.
All he needs is 1 hit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, that's fine.
Ramming Beast. Activate all other creatures. This activates, but the sentry gun activates, and it's dead.
Okay, perfect.
And Dreadnought moves toward the closest dwarf.
That's you.
At 3. So it's going to turn, go 1, 2, 3, but it doesn't hit me. It's 1 space away from me. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't do anything else. We were far enough. It tried to ram, but...
I think the movement is off. Hold on. Because it was right here, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was right here because my flare was right here.
Okay.
So
it turns to face me.
Okay.
And then it goes...
And then it moves.
1.
Oh, so it moves on its own space?
2, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
3.
Okay, I thought it like...
No, it doesn't.
It
doesn't.
And then it did a 3.
I don't think... No.
Okay.
When it moves forward 1 space, 1 hex.
I see. Okay.
But that... Now, the sentry gun would take a pot shot at it, but it's resistant. It's not going to worry about that.
No.
Now, it's within range of the sentry gun, but it doesn't say... If it ends adjacent to a dwarf, knock that over. Also, for each adjacent or knocked back target...
He's not adjacent to
That's
anything.
fine. That's fine. Okay, so it is my turn.
Yeah.
Now I can try to... I mean...
Go around and finagle.
I could finish it off, I think, now if I can just throw a grenade behind it.
Oh. Okay. He doesn't block line of sight, right?
Well, again, even if he did, I can lob over it.
Yeah.
I can throw... Just like... Yeah, I can lob this corrosive bomb. Although 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... I could throw it here.
Okay.
And that would kill it. Or, I mean, I could throw it anywhere. There's no resistance. All targets inside the radius suffer 1 damage. But I may want to save this for this event down here. Or for swarms. So I don't know if I want to do that. How about this? I'll attack it first to see if I get a damage through.
No, that's... Well... Why? Because you have 2 yellows?
I want to save my grenades for when we fix this.
Because you have 2 yellows, right? That's what it is?
I have 2 yellows.
Okay.
So, but there's the issue is... Yeah, I'm just going to use 1 ammo. Mm-hmm. And do 2 yellow dice.
It opens its mouth right in front of you.
No red, because I'm not using that extra ammo.
Oh.
I just need 2 yellow.
Oh.
Nope. 1's a blank. All right, so for my second action, I will use my corrosive bomb, and that's going to do 1 damage to it, and that will kill it.
Okay.
So the Dreadnought is defeated. And that is one of our objectives. And when we kill the Dreadnought, we get a reward.
All I can think of is him opening its mouth right in front of you, and point blank you try to shoot at it and miss. That's so funny.
Well, you know. Yeah, keep laughing. It's fine.
Oh, it's just, it makes for a good story. It really
does make, well,
really
my
does.
shard diffractor was overheated or what? I don't know. So, according to this, when the Dreadnought is activated... Oh, a rock and stone card it looks like whenever you defeat... Yeah, when the Dreadnought is killed, the active dwarf draws a rock and stone card. Okay, so I get a rock and stone. I think we might actually get out of here alive. Distribute up to 2 health from the general supply to other dwarves. So I'll do that now and give you 2 health.
Okay.
No, wrong card. This card.
Cool.
So you get 2 health.
There you go.
There you go. So all we got to do now is get over here, activate it, or just start pickaxing it, and we can get out.
Okay.
So for my third action, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
But now we go back to
Event deck.
the regular event deck.
Yep.
So I'm going to put these away. Just do that. Mission specific event. Here comes that stupid stingtail. Yeah, so you're safe, I'm not. I get frozen from that, and a stingtail appears at...
And it activates, and it grabs me.
Well, roll for damage. It rolls 1 die. 1 hit.
Every time.
But it pulls you closer.
Every time. So I have to kill it.
Yeah, you're hooked. That stingtail's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it is, man.
All right. It's your turn.
All right.
And we activated it because of... This is kind of back in play again.
Ugh. All right. Okay. Here.
You're going to activate your weapon.
Flip. And
Okay.
I'm going to shoot at it.
With a regular attack?
Yep.
Okay, so
you
1 ammo. 2 hits, it's dead.
hits.
Now roll the creature die for exclamation point damage.
Yep.
For possible poison. Nope. Okay. That was 1 action.
Okay.
Second action, a swarm hits.
No, that was my second action because I
Oh,
flipped.
you flipped.
Yeah.
You want to
So
get
I
away
have
from
1.
that as much as
Yeah.
because of this.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And that unflips.
Okay.
It's a barley bulb.
All right, cool.
And that's it.
Event. They're closing in. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. But it did trigger a swarm, so we see what comes up. Rolling creep. Place a corner shell back at exit 1.
Okay.
Do I have any of those out? I don't.
Okay.
I need to go get it from the box.
Kronar.
Okay.
Kronar.
Kronos.
Yeah, sure. Kronos.
The Klingon home
I'm
run.
going to call it Kronos from now on. Kronos.
Okay. At exit 1 and a grunt at every exit, including 1, and then activate all creatures.
Ugh.
2 was back here, I think. Yeah. So activate all creatures. This goes 1, 2, 3. Roll a green die for the turret. It's dead.
Yay.
Beautiful. The shellback.
Oh, it's going to me.
Depends on. Let's see what its movement is. Range 5.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna roll. So the way it works is it's gonna. Let me see what that does actually. I forgot already. I think I was thinking of the rammer, but that's different. Okay, okay, it will curl up and ram its target if possible. Move it adjacent to the target and roll for damage. Go ahead. 2 damage.
Oh my word.
Okay, yeah, so it just does 2 damage.
Wow.
You've got 2 health left.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
We need to get you more health.
Yeah, somehow.
Okay. Well, there's red
Yeah.
sugar up there,
I'm
and then this
probably
thing
gonna have to.
moves 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to help with that for sure. This thing is green, stun, and freeze. So I can definitely just do... I'm getting low on ammo.
We're going to need another supply pod soon.
Maybe. But we don't have the resources for it.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to use my secondary. My Nishaka, whatever. Do that. And that's 2 dice. So I need a green, or a blue and a yellow.
Oh, blue and yellow. Here
Yeah,
you
no
go.
green. 2 hits. That's not enough to kill it. It has a health of 3.
3 here.
So I'm going to, again, for my second action, attack it.
Okay.
And do the same thing. Blue and green. Or,
Blue and
yellow and, yeah, blue and yellow. And it is 1
Yep.
damage. It's enough to kill it.
Whew.
And for my third action, maybe I'm gonna. Oh, that's it, because I'm frozen.
Oh.
I only had 2 actions,
That's right.
so that's it for me. And now the event card.
Ew.
Place an exploder at exit 2, and all other creatures activate. So this moves 1, 2, 3. Turret shoots at it.
Yep.
Green die. No hit. That's okay. And all other creatures, so you get to go.
Okay.
I mean, we could just try to... If we just want to risk it and just...
Oh, hold on. There's a nitro right here. I'll go 1, 2. Oh, actually, hold on.
You could go 1...
1, 2, 3, and shoot at that thing. Or should I shoot?
No, don't worry about me. I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good. So what I would do maybe is 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's an extra rock and stone card that we might need.
Yep.
Re-roll your pickaxe.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's my second action.
And if I can get this, then I'll get a supply pod for us because I get extra gold.
Should I re-roll that?
No, I think that's fine. That's the nitro, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, the gold, right?
If I mine it, it's 2 gold guaranteed.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah.
So if you do this and I get this, I'll get it. We'll have a guaranteed supply pod.
Oh, I should have went for those then. Oh, well, that's okay.
That's fine.
All right, and that was 1, 2.
That was your second action.
Yep.
And then we have to put
My third action. My third action, I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and get ready to get that.
That's fine. All right, event card.
Mm-hmm.
Mission specific again.
Wow, dude.
Okay, so another stingtail. I'm getting sick of these stingtails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seriously?
Wow.
Well, at least I can unfreeze myself when I kill this thing. I have to roll for damage. Blank, no damage.
Okay.
And then hypothermia to me and to you.
So a second one for you?
No, if I'm already frozen, nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, now that's that.
Wow.
And then all creatures activate anyway because of that bad effect.
Yeah.
This is going to activate, so it's going to roll against it. Dead.
Okay.
And this is going to go 1, 2, 3 around. And it is my turn. I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend a regular ammo to do 2 yellow and a green.
Okay.
3. That's 2 damage. Yeah, so 3 minus 1 is 2.
Oh. Okay.
So 2 damage against the stingtail is enough to kill it. I have to roll for poison damage.
Yep.
None. All right, and then for my second action, I'm going to go wee and get rid of this hypothermia.
Oh my gosh.
And I have a third action now.
Okay.
I feel like...
That was really good.
I'm going to go 1, 2, and just end here so that I can possibly pickaxe this. Although this snow is a problem. Maybe I need to come... Maybe I come this way to help you out. Or I can go 1, 2, 3 and mine that for you, for your health.
No. Yeah, I say go for the gold.
But
although
the problem
snow,
is this is a problem.
Yeah. So, I mean, don't worry about me. I'm going to grab the
1, 2, 3. I'm just going to go back there.
Okay.
And draw an event. Fast critters. Increase swarm threat by 1. Mm-hmm. If this did not trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack. Frozen and stunned creatures do nothing.
Oh, crap.
Remove their condition instead. Okay, so
Yep.
1, 2, 3, but it's in attack. So it's gonna roll. Let me see here.
Oh man.
It's gonna roll 1 against you. 1 red die.
1 red die.
And blow up. 2 damage.
I'm knocked.
And you're knocked down. Okay, well I need to get over there to help you. So this is the first time that I remember that this has happened.
And it blows up that thing, right?
It does. So all of that's, it doesn't do anything. Okay.
That's the second time I think I went down.
It is, but isn't it your turn now that you're down? So your turn is pretty much skipped at this point.
Yeah, until you.
And I think the swarm threat goes up by 1, if I remember correctly. Here's the rulebook. Solo mode. No, dwarves. End of game. Activation events. Event. There's so much information here. Sometimes it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Revive. He's just unconscious. No. Okay, dwarves that are unconscious skip their turn, don't draw an event card, but a dwarf still standing can spend 1 action to revive. Yeah, it just says, if a dwarf is unconscious at the start of their turn, advance the swarm threat marker by 1. But skip their turn and do not draw an event card. So we just move that up by 1.
I'm still frozen too.
Yeah, so now it's my turn.
Okay.
So I need to get over there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and for 1 action, I will revive you, and you have 1 health again.
Sorry, buddy. Man, it's rough.
At this point, we just need to get out.
Yeah, and then event card.
Yeah, an event card. Yeah, they're closing in. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. There are no creatures to activate, so we are good there.
All right.
And it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up for 1 action.
Do we have? Okay. So you're gonna move here.
Yep, and I'm gonna pickaxe for my final action. Unless I should get rid of the ice. What do you think?
Can you move up here and then back down? So before you do this.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Can you go like
1, 2, 3, 4?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's unfrozen.
Remove it.
Right. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Oh yeah, and then pickaxe.
Yeah, so you got rid of it.
Sure. Okay. That makes sense.
You've got your extra 4 movements. 2 pickaxes,
yes.
beautiful. I would say
Gold and nitro.
these this blocks this.
Oh, gold maybe.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So we've got enough for another drop pod.
Oh, thank goodness.
So
Event card.
Yeah, we got an event card coming. I'll call it down for us.
Yep, I figured.
And then you can heal on your next turn. So event card is place a grunt on an empty ground space adjacent to you, if possible. Dwarves within attack range can receive a free reaction. If it survives, it attacks you. Okay. So a grunt is going to spawn close to you. I will take a reaction shot. I will use my secondary ammo to do that.
Blue and yellow?
Blue and yellow. It's dead. 3 hits.
Jeez.
All right. So you are safe.
Oh, thank goodness.
For my first action, I'm going to call down a supply pod. 3 materials, 3 minerals there. For my second action, we should probably get materials. Yep, so 4 regular ammo. And 6 secondary.
Wow, dude. 2 health.
And hey, 2 health is better than none.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And second action, I will take some of that ammo. And I want to save some for you too, but...
No, you're fine. Take
I'm gonna
as much as you need.
I'm going to take 3 of the primary and 2... No, I'm going to take 3 secondary.
Take them all. I only have 2 spots.
Okay.
So you can actually fill up.
Well, you need some second... Yeah.
I only need 2.
Fine, I'll take... That's fine. All right. Third action, I'm actually going to move my turret. For my third action, I'm going to move it here. Just so we can get some cover while we dig this out.
Yep.
And that's that.
Okay.
A slasher emerges. Place a slasher on an empty ground space adjacent to you. All other creatures or other dwarves can do a reaction attack against it.
Okay.
Slashers have, so it would be here, which
I can still shoot at it,
you
right?
can't. I'm blocking line of sight. Yeah, so it's gonna hit me. But with my armor, it's only gonna be one die instead of 2.
Is it resistant to the turret?
It is. It's resistant to green.
Okay.
The slasher is green and yellow, and green, yellow, and white.
Pickaxe.
So yeah, it does no damage.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, it doesn't do anything on an exclamation point. Slasher. Oh, on an exclamation point, I go prone.
Oh my word.
But you can pick me up for 1 action instead of 2.
Yeah.
All right, it is your turn.
When you picked me up for 1 action.
1 action, yes. But you were unconscious.
Oh, so it's
If I pick myself up, it's 2 actions.
And
if you help me get up, it's only 1.
Oh, so this doesn't apply at all because
That's
is only
for yourself.
Self. This is only self.
Yeah, your upgrade is for yourself.
All right, so I will pick you up for 1 action.
Okay, resupply, please.
I will resupply for 1 action, and that's 2 health.
Yes.
There.
Recover everything.
Yes, including the ammo.
Yep.
Although I should leave 1 for you. Right?
No, I'm full. I'm good.
You're almost full.
Mm-hmm. Just get ready for.
And then my 3rd action, I'm going to. Do I have line of sight here if I move here?
I do not know if this thing blocks line of sight or not.
Yeah,
I don't think it does because it's technically a drop pod, so I would say it would.
Yeah.
So maybe go 1, 2, 3 and hit it from that side,
That's
or 1, 2,
right
3 to prep for the mining part.
I'll move over the supply pod.
All right, now you can either flare or you can attack.
I'm gonna shoot at it. I'm gonna shoot at it with not with that. I'm gonna shoot it with this.
No, it's resistant to green, so if you overheat it, you'll do 2 blue dice. You're not gonna hit it.
How much health does it
2.
have?
It has 2 health.
All right. Whatever. I'll overheat.
Okay. So you're gonna overheat it.
Might as well.
And 2 blue dice. Just get rid of it. 1 damage.
What a waste.
We're having a tough time with this. Like nothing is
so
happening
bad.
the way it needs to be right now. All right.
All right.
Event card. Rapid Spitballer growth. Place a Spitballer on any empty ground space 1 to 3 from the drop pod, which is back there.
Okay.
All other creatures activate. So Spitballer, we'll put it 1 to 3 spaces here. It's not going to do anything. We don't need to go back there because we're leaving on this. And then
Slasher.
I'm going to have him attack me because I've got the armor.
Okay, thank you.
So it's 1 damage, and I'm down to 4 health.
So what does the armor do?
Creatures that would roll 2 against me only roll 1.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. My turn. I'm going to go after that slasher with my secondary. And blue and yellow.
It's too bad. It's resistant to the turret.
It's dead.
1?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It has 3 health, doesn't it?
2 health.
2. Wow. Gosh, why do I keep thinking 3?
I don't know. That corner shellback had 3.
I see.
And for my second action, I will move here. Now here's the thing. If I spend my 3rd action doing this, it's going to start this. I think we start repairing it as our 1st action. So for my 3rd action, I am going to...
My 1st action is going to have to be this, right? Unless I just forego that.
Forego that.
Yeah.
I would say forego the primary weapon and just murder this thing with pickaxes. And you have that pickaxe reroll thing.
I do. Mm-hmm.
I've got a cryo grenade I can use to slow things down.
Okay.
So for my 3rd action,
resupply. Get that oh no, I guess you can't.
There's nothing else to resupply at this point. All right, we'll just continue. We'll draw the event card. Glowing walls. Place 1 gold in the wall closest to you. If several walls are at equidistant, choose which one. Increase swarm threat by 1, which then triggers a swarm. Gold goes...
Wherever.
I don't matter.
Yeah,
there.
That's fine.
And then the swarm hits.
Whew.
Place a rammer at exit 1.
Okay.
And a grunt at every exit, including 1. And activate all creatures.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to activate 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and just roll the green die for me so I don't have to keep reaching.
Yep.
It's hit. Dead?
Yep.
Okay. This one is going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, not near. The rammer is going to go
It's different,
3, I think, if I remember right. Rammer is 3. I want to keep this out just in case.
Yes, please.
So again, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, but do nothing else.
Okay.
And that's it.
Ooh, okay.
I'd say go for broke. I will freeze these guys on my turn if need be.
Okay.
Start pickaxing.
I will pickaxe.
So we're going to start repairing this. We need 6 successful results.
All right. 1.
All right, that's 1. I'm going to start a counter.
Yep.
I'm going to put this on the 1 there
Okay.
for the dreadnought counter.
Okay. Second action.
Blank.
I'm going to use this.
Use this to re-roll your pickaxe. 2. Nice. Okay, so you're up to 3 on that one.
Blank to a 2 is not bad.
You got this.
Next one. Come on, another double. Okay,
Okay,
1.
4. Okay, so but now we start drawing these.
Yep.
It's getting sticky. Place a web spitter at exit 1.
Okay.
And 2 grunts each at 2 and 3.
There's no 3.
Yeah, so we ignore that.
Okay. And
All
then
creatures
they all activate.
Correct.
Yep.
So 1, 2, roll a green.
Yep. Oops.
It was a hit. I saw it.
Yeah,
it was a hit.
It was a hit. It was a hit.
It was a
totally.
hit.
God, that's so bad.
Roll for that one now, because that one just moved up.
Oh my gosh.
There's a hit. Beautiful.
Sure.
And then roll for this one.
That's not even right.
It's a hit. Go turret.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, web spitter 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it just moves. It moves 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. This rammer goes
3.
1, 2, 3, but it lands next to you. Is that how it works? So it moved next to you. So it's gonna, if it ends its movement next to you, it's gonna roll 2 creature dice and apply any damage.
Oh my word. Blanks.
2 blanks, no damage.
Okay.
Beautiful.
It says that the Fast Critters event card. Okay, so we don't have a Fast Critters event card.
Correct. So we're fine.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna pickaxe.
Please.
And if push, I'm gonna end up freezing that thing only because like. All right, that's 1.
Oh, we got it. Oh no, we didn't.
No, we need 1 more.
Oh my gosh! Please.
2, 6, 7. We repaired it. For my third action, I'm on here.
Yes.
Now here's the thing. Like the drop pod, when we enter the pod, we don't draw anything else. It is now your turn.
Oh really?
Well, I'm going to assume it works that way. Because it works that way with that, right?
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Don't yell at us.
You know,
folks,
just saying.
We're very tired. It's very late. We just want to get this over.
I am tired. There's that. But we also, again, if in the normal rules, when a dwarf enters the escape pod when they're leaving, you do not draw any more cards.
Yeah. In normal rules, if I drop a dice by accident and then roll it here,
get out. So what did you think of the dreadnought? Did you enjoy that? No. You didn't? Is it too tedious?
The only thing I don't like is that it's so cumbersome and it blocks tiles, so it's actually really hard to actually count and figure out where to go. But the other thing is too, I'm very bad at positioning. Mm-hmm. So like the fact that I have to go around and calculate, it's like chess. Like I have to actually manage to hit him in the backside within my movement points. And also have to take into account his movement points before it like chomps my face off. Right. So it's really difficult.
It was, yeah.
And I'm sure we got a ton of stuff wrong. But
yeah, I didn't even bother with the challenges. I didn't even do the creature die. The beer was if you pickaxe a creature, it does double damage.
I was down to 3 health. I'm pretty sure this thing would have probably finished me off.
Well, if you want to get technical, this would have shot.
Yeah.
At range 5 and possibly webbed you. That would have been bad.
That would have been bad. I wouldn't have been able.
I would have been
like,
waving at you from the drop pod.
Hey!
Yeah, right. So that's the end of the 4-mission campaign.
Okay.
And technically we got 2 on that, so we would go up to here on the progression track, which isn't that big.
What was your favorite biome?
I don't know. The Ezra Wield is the least cumbersome to play with because there's only the magic area and those crystals.
What about the lava biome?
They're cool looking, don't get me wrong. It's just when you're playing with a biome, not only do you have to worry about creature stuff, but now you got to worry about environmental hazards.
Yeah.
So like the more stuff you pile onto a game, the harder it is to track everything. And as someone that's trying to create content, manage a video camera, manage lavalier, sound levels, now I got to worry about the game and everything on the table and the rule books and everything. It's a lot. It tires me out.
This is a great game, and all the expansions are great for someone who has a small collection of board games. Right,
that can play this often.
Yes. For someone who plays a variety of board games, who likes all different types of games and wants to just spread themselves out, this is a really hard board game.
It's a lot of work to put this out and back. Now I've got to spend about an hour putting all this away in their respective boxes.
Yeah. This should have been a digital game.
Yes, it should have been a digital game. You know what? It could be co-op. It could be a first-person shooter co-op. And you can mine out stuff.
Hold on. They did Aliens Nemesis on board games, right? They did
technically
digital board game.
Well, okay. So it's Nemesis is not Aliens. It's not in the Alien universe. True. It's similar to it, but it's not Aliens.
Okay.
Technically. There is that Nostromo game that is officially Alien, but it wasn't as good as the other one.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, they could probably digitize this actual board game
It's called Tabletop Simulator, but yeah.
Yeah, they could. I'm talking about
actual
scripting.
keeping
track. Keeping track of stuff.
I would like that. If the developers could create, I hate to put the person that made the Tabletop Simulator one out of business or whatever, but if they could make a digital version of this where everything is scripted and you keep track, a proper digital board game, with all the stuff included, I think that would be a big hit. The downside to that is they may lose a lot of money on that. That's less people buying the board game now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, the Kickstarter is a limited run.
Yeah.
You're not going to find a whole lot of these in retail. If there is, there's going to be a limited supply. So it may behoove them, if they want extra money down the line, to create a digital version that everyone can buy at $20-$25, whatever it is, and then more people can not only play the game, but have easier access to it.
Yeah. Here's the burning question: the more you play this, are you liking it, or are you?
I still like it. No, I still like it.
Okay.
Again, my only complaint is the amount of time it takes to set everything up and put everything away. Yeah. This is not a game that's I can pull it out and I can put it away within seconds. No, there's a lot from me now to clean up. This is a game that's really good with people. It's hard for me to think that I could play solo with this because I don't think there's no way I could do solo with this. I can do well. You can house roll solo. You can either play 2 dwarves or include Bosco. You got Bosco. I mean like the physical board game. Oh, okay. Just pulling it out. Could you imagine trying to bring this out on an airplane and? Oh my gosh! It's not it's not a travel game, you know. Yeah, or if you were I don't know, let's say you were off to the grocery store and then you come home and I'm playing this solo, you'd be like, what are you doing? Yeah, taking up my table space. Yeah, and then 6 hours later you're still playing the same game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but it was fun. The biomes expansion, it was interesting to say the least. I liked it. Do you have a favorite biome or? This is my least favorite. Oh my gosh, I just, it's small. I don't know what it is. I made the map. Oh really? Well, I mean, these are the only to be fair, these are the only 3 lava. These are ice. You mean? Yeah. The reverse side's the lava as well. Oh, okay. So these are the only 3 I think that are ice or lava. See. So I had to include regular tiles to make the map bigger. Okay. I would have covered the whole thing. Okay.
Because that was way too small for a dreadnought.
Well, next time I make a map, I will make it bigger somehow. But yeah, this requires a lot of table space.
Yeah, it does.
What about the space rig? Did you like the progression and the anomalies and the challenges and all that stuff?
I kind of do. It really does make for a spicy game.
It's more to keep track of, like I said.
But when there's contradicting, that's a little frustrating.
There's so many what now? What now? I don't want to spend half an hour trying to find that one single rule on Board Game Geek on an FAQ somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't have the time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
and having a challenge where you have to pickaxe an enemy, but then if you do that, you also get damage.
Yeah, there's a bad RNG with these combinations here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. Still.
I liked the upgrades. I liked the extra upgrades that we got for our dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
I feel like those staglamites, whatever, I feel like they're kind of not worth it, and I wish they would do something more than just give a nitro or a gold.
It's a chance.
Yeah, that is so.
They block line of sight. They just get in your way.
Why would you even
It's to tactically slow a dwarf down.
I feel like there should be more reward if you're going to take something like that down.
Maybe.
Because you can just flat out ignore it.
But keep in mind, when I made these missions, I did not test them for difficulty.
Oh, yeah.
So my goal with these maps was to cram as much content into them as much as possible, to show off as much as possible. So if the next time we play this, I'll make the missions easier for sure.
Did we do the Four Corners biome? I forget.
That was on a map map pack I created.
Okay.
We did not do that.
All right. That would be something interesting to try. Although I feel like that could be really small too.
Well, again, you can use regular tiles like this in addition to those.
Yeah, I'm just thinking regular tiles and then 4 different biomes. This is really tiny. I can picture it being tiny. I wish this whole table space was
wrong.
Okay.
So you're adding more work. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're running out of battery here. So I guess with that being said, this is Vince and Natalie. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.